My name is David Johnstone and I am Managing Director at After Digital. So at our core, basically what we do is help other businesses achieve success through digital. As a big geek and Star Trek fan, it would have to be Captain Picard. There's the chap, is it Jan Coombs from WhatsApp, and I think there's a lot of obvious ones out there, but his story very much is kind of rags to riches, and the whole idea behind WhatsApp was simply that he wanted a cheap way to communicate with his family back home, and then out of that sort of need or necessity, obviously it gets bought for 20 billion or whatever it is, and so it's that kind of story in terms of actually somebody who just used their kind of their skills and necessity, i.e. having no money, to do something that's is or will kind of revolutionise how we communicate. It's not so much of a quote, but I'm a firm believer in never stop learning. I think when you see people who think they know all, often the next thing you see is that they're setting themselves up for a fall. So as somebody who constantly likes to learn, the good and the bad, I think they can all be very useful, but never stop learning is the sort of thing that I kind of live by. For my sins, it's Glasgow Rangers, and you need to be, given the years that they've had, you need to be sort of loyal after all that. It's a little bit of a kind of sad one, but I'd say Coldplay. I love a kind of wide range of music, and I don't think you should be pinned to one sort of genre, but when I graduated from university, Yellow had come out. I remember drunkenly trying to sing it at the end of the sort of grad ball, only being able to say kind of Yellow. So it's one of those ones where just kind of stuck with you. I know they kind of can be much maligned, but I've been to some amazing concerts, one of which in Barcelona in the Estadio Olimpico, and it was just unbelievable. So yeah, for longevity. So this is, again, you guys probably won't know this one here, but if you're ever in Glasgow, you should go to the Brunswick Hotel. It is a hotel, but it's an amazing little bar. It kind of is one of those places in the city centre where people do get to kind of know your name. It's a bit kind of cheersy, but it's so good and it's such an amazing place right in the city centre of Glasgow that I actually bought my first flat to be on the same road, because they did such a good pint. So maybe not the way that most people buy pro. and then they took it off draft and I moved. See, I get into trouble for this, but I was watching Machete the other night, which is a terrible film. I'd probably say Jessica Alba, although the real classic was probably Halle Berry, and I think when you look at, she's still as stunning as she was sort of 20 years ago. So. Oh, it doesn't actually exist, but it's a mixture of being a Top Gear presenter combined with kind of MasterChef, sort of fine dining, and then wrapped up in a sort of travel show. So that would kind of be like my kind of dream job. It's a kind of silly story, it's not that interesting really, but when I was younger I was kind of obsessed by like gold and things and whatnot, and I took one of my mum's necklaces and split it apart and managed to stick a bead up my nose, and then had to, tried to get out with a fork, which wasn't a great idea, before then telling my mum what I'd done and then having to go to hospital and get an operation to get the bead out my nose, which I think was a first for the surgeon or whatever. So it was more the fork thing was something that I regret doing. It didn't work, of course. We took over a business in Manchester 2 years ago, and obviously one of the first things we thought is how can we get involved with the community and the business community in Manchester, and downtown, through various different people that we met very early on in our time in Manchester, was kind of where all roads kind of led to. And then, glad to say 2 years later, it was definitely worthwhile doing so.